Ten,
Stand by
nine,
to take studio.
8, 7, 6,
Stand by
5,
camera 1, mics 1 and 2.
3, 2, 1.
Take studio.
Hello and welcome to another episode of MCTV News. I'm your host, Bignell Wandler.
And I'm Ty Nordin. On today's show, reporter Luke Robinson brings us a piece on the Fashion Studies class. Avery Thompson gives us a piece on the HOWLS lunch here at MCHS. Ella Boissonneault shows us a piece on the GSACRD voice. And Liam Weeks brings us a piece on Amplify St. Albert, as well as our top story.
Just a week before the fall break here at MCHS, the Student Council hosted a week full of Halloween activities leading up to the weekend of the 31st. Reporter Liam Weeks kicks us off for this week with his report on this year's Halloweek here at MCHS.
Since its inception in the mid-8th century, Halloween has been a mainstay in cultures all over the globe. Originating with the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, where people would light bonfires and wear costumes in attempts to ward off and confuse evil spirits. Now in the 21st century, our yearly traditions have changed significantly. This includes our festivities here at MCHS. This year, Student Council has hosted Halloweek.
Every day we have an event at lunch organized by Student Council, and on Friday the whole day is around Halloween.
Sometimes we would get together during HOWLS block and just discuss what we were going to go do.
It's a lot of work, especially for Student Council and just students that want to get involved. You need to make posters and advertise, and then getting the events ready is tough too.
Although many students were happy with the festivities,
they're very fun. They give all of the students something to do for like lunch or whatever time they choose to do it.
in general, involvement seemed to dip in comparison to past years.
It's tough. With COVID and us being on and off school, it's really hard to get students involved, but we do have some. It's worth getting involved. It does help.
We look forward to seeing what events Student Council has planned for the rest of the year. For MCTV News, Liam Weeks reporting.
Welcome back. As we just about made it halfway through the month of November without any snow, hopes were high until Tuesday earlier this week when we got over 2 feet of snow in just one night. To let us know if there are any more surprises in the weather over the next 7 days is our very own meteorologist, who may or may not be a fake cowboy, Austin Bignell.
Well, thank you, Benoit. Let's hope there's no more snow coming. Let's look at it all across Canada. Holy and Whitehorse, it's -12 with snow. Yellowknife, it's -12 with snow and clouds. Iqaluit, it's -8, sunny and cloudy and snowing. Vancouver is still in the nice warm area, raining and 7. Hope they don't get a massive flood. Regina is -4 with snow. Winnipeg is -4 with snow. Toronto is 7 with clouds. Montreal is 13 with raining and staying warm over in this side. Halifax is 13 with rain. St. John's is 2 degrees with sun and clouds. Let's look at Alberta. Here up in high level is -7, still snowing. Fort McMurray, -3, still snowing. Snow might not be staying there for too long. Grand Prairie is a nice +1 degrees with snow. Edmonton's -2, sunny and cloudy. Same with Red Deer is -2. Calgary is a +4. Medicine is +4 with sunny and cloudy. Banff is -2 with snowing and a little bit of sun here and there. Jasper is -1 with sun and cloud. Let's look at our current conditions. Right now it is currently -5 with a 6-kilometer west wind. Relative humidity is 92%. Today's sunrise was 8:06 a.m. The sunset will be 4:31 p.m. Let's look at our 7-day forecast. Friday is going to be a high of -2, low of -8 with sunny and clouds. Saturday is going to be another snowstorm. Let's hope it's not going to be another blizzard. With -8 is going to be the warmest time of the day. With lowest is -14. Sunday is just -4 all around, just cloudy. Monday is going to be back in the positives for maybe just one day. Tuesday is going to be -7 with snow again. Wednesday is going to be -11, sunny and cloudy. Thursday is -5. Back to you, Benoit.
Here at MCHS, students are offered many opportunities to enhance their life skills with the help of many option courses. These skillful classes range anywhere from cooking to carpentry. Somewhere in the middle of those two lies fashion studies. Reporter Luke Robinson got a chance to speak with students and staff to see how they feel about the course.
Many skills are offered here at MCHS, from cooking to woodworking. One of those skills is offered in fashion studies. But what is that class all about?
This fashion class is important to a student's education because it allows a student to tap into their creativity. Now, sometimes that's hard to tap into. So you learn life skills like resilience, patience, learning about failure. Sometimes I have students who have to seam rip a lot of their projects because it's not coming to fruition of what they wanted it to come out to be. A lot of patience. The variety and the different kind of modules a student can take. We can curtail it to their experience, or if they lack experience, then of course Morinville starts with sewing fundamentals. But from there, students can just run with it. Freedom, the students can really express their creativity. I think this is the class to do it. It's not a lot of pressure, it's at your own pace, and the beauty of this school is the equipment. We have sewing machines, I've got crochet hooks, tons of fabric that's donated by the community. So I have to shout out a huge thank you to the community that constantly is donating fabric so that students can make these different projects.
But how do the students feel about this class?
Well, definitely it's a little difficult, but it's actually pretty fun to start just like at the machine and just sew all the time. Like, cutting out all the fabric pieces and all that takes a lot of time, but when you get to the machines, it's worth it. It teaches you how to make clothing it teaches you a skill that you wouldn't normally get through regular life. Like, making clothes might not seem too important, but when push comes to shove, at least you'll know how to sew something up if it ever gets damaged. Aside from the people here, I definitely just say the sewing aspect of it. It's pretty fun.
I feel like it teaches the students the fundamentals of sewing, which is a basic life skill that's really important to have. Getting to create your own personalized projects.
Overall, the fashion studies class is a great class to learn about sewing and repairing certain clothing items. For MCTV News, Luke Robinson reporting.
Here are your school announcements for Thursday, November 18th. There will be a Grant McEwen information session held during HOWLS block on Monday, November 22nd. If interested, please sign up ASAP. The next HOWLS lunch will be held on Thursday, November 25th. If you were nominated by an MCHS staff member, lunch is on us. The second round of parent-teacher interviews for the first semester will be held on Thursday, November 25th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. Spots for the virtual 10-minute sessions with subject teachers fill up quickly, so be sure to keep an eye out for an invitation email from your teacher to sign up. For these and all of the school information, keep connected by listening to the daily announcements, logging on to school's website at www.mchs.gsacred.ab.ca, or by following the school on Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram. As well, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel by searching MCTV Morinville.
Thanks, Benoit. Next up, reporter Avery Thompson gives us an inside look with all the need-to-knows for the HOWLS lunch program here at the school.
Once every month, MCHS teachers come together and make a lunch to reward role model students for doing good around the school.
It's really known in the school that if you get a HOWLS lunch, your teachers usually like you and they know you're a good student. And what you're doing, it's not just sitting in a class doing work. It actually is worth something.
Teachers hope that nominating a student for HOWLS lunch won't just serve as a reward for their good doings, but will also inspire the rest of the student body to follow suit.
Our hope is that students would be inspired to do good things and be part of HOWLS every day. But our hope is also that by getting rewarded for being such great people, that it's going to encourage them to want to continue to be good.
Students that receive a HOWLS lunch are definitely feeling the silent encouragement that the lunch symbolizes.
Shows that the school actually cares about us, our good doings with hot dogs.
And not only do the students enjoy HOWLS lunch, but the teachers do too.
So it's my favorite day because we get to go around and tell all the students who are doing good things what they're doing, and the looks on their faces and the smiles and the thank yous, and you can just tell that they're proud, and we want them to know how proud we are of them. So it's honestly my favorite day.
Months of preparation and lots of groceries is surely the perfect recipe for a happy school. For MCTV reporting, Avery Thompson.
Welcome back. Here with all the latest scores, including the NHL, NBA, NFL, and CFL, is our very own sports analyst, Will Campeau.
Thanks, Ty. In the NHL, Mikko Rantanen had 3 points as Colorado doubled up on Vancouver 4-2. Garnet Hathaway scored the only 2 goals of the game in a 2-0 victory for the Capitals over the Kings. And the Chicago Blackhawks got a much-needed win against the Seattle Kraken, defeating them 4-2. Turning to another busy Wednesday night in action in the NBA, Detroit beat Indianapolis 97-89. The Hornets won at home against the Wizards 97-87. Atlanta took care of Boston 110-99. The Magic were victorious against the Knicks 104-98. Brooklyn defeated Cleveland 109-99, and the Bucks continue their winning ways with a victory over the Lakers 109-102. Coming up in week 11 of the NFL schedule, the New England Patriots take on the Atlanta Falcons tonight. Weekend action includes the 49ers in Jacksonville to take on the Jags. Washington battles Carolina. The Packers take on the Vikings. Detroit is on the road in Cleveland, and the Bills look to improve their record against the Colts. Here's the Week 16 preview of the CFL. On Friday night, the Elks try to make it 2 wins in a row as they battle BC. As well, Ottawa takes on Montreal Saturday. Saturday action includes a matchup with Saskatchewan and Hamilton, and the Blue Bombers are in Calgary to take on the Stamps. Coming up, reporter Ella Boissonneault had a chance to take to the people who make GSACRD Voice happen and here at MCHS. Don't know what GSACRD Voice is? Then you better watch this report.
Here at MCHS, the mental health of students is very important. GSACRD Voice has taken the opportunity to create a program to guide them through their troubles.
So the purpose of GSACRD Voice is to provide mental health education and awareness to children, youth, and families.
Job personally provides for the students to develop some skills that they may haven't had a chance to develop, or enrich or enhance skills that they currently have.
I'm actually the creator of GSACRD Voice. So we are part of the Mental Health Capacity Building Initiative, which is found all across the province of Alberta, like all the way north tip to the south tip of the province. So this grant and type of work has begun in 2006. So it's been around for a very long time. But within this division, I was the first one in as the program manager.
The members of GSACRD Voice find helping students fulfilling, and there are multiple examples why.
I would say my favorite part is the kind of light bulb moments that you have with people.
Favorite part of all of this is spending time with students, enhancing or encouraging when I can, supporting them, and just allowing them to have a space to be their authentic selves is something that's incredibly important to me.
I get to be a Jackie of all trades. So I get to do design work, communications, one-on-one, like short-term work with individuals.
There are many reasons why a person would want to help youth with their mental health, but besides that, it pays off and gives a true meaning to being a mental health professional.
Every time I make it to the parking lot, I know that I'm in the wheelhouse of where I want to be in my career. I feel like I'm surrounded by a strong team of people who are as passionate as I am in terms of connecting with students and helping them flourish and get to where they want to be in life.
We at GSACRD Voice feel very fortunate and lucky to be able to be here in these schools in Morinville and Legal. We have slowly seen an increase in uptake to our services and programming, and we saw that just alone in our summer programming. We are here 12 months of the year, so PD days, we're here offering programming. We do virtual, we do in-person, and we want to do more within the communities as well.
I'd also say that if you have a chance to check us out on social media on Instagram at GSACRD_voice, and it'll be worth your time. And I hope to see you guys throughout the school, around my office, and in your classrooms.
We as a school district are very fortunate to have programs such as GSACRD Voice to assist the MCHS family to better themselves and others. For MCTV News, this is Ella Boissonneault reporting.
Let's take a look at the upcoming events for November. This month in film, there's a wide number of movies being released with titles such as Marvel Studios' Eternals, Finch, Clifford the Big Red Dog, Home Sweet Home Alone, Ghostbusters Afterlife, Resident Evil, Welcome to Raccoon City, and The Beatles Get Back. Here are the new music releases for November. ABBA's first album in 40 years, Voyage, 30 by Adele, Algorithm by Snoop Dogg, An Evening with Silk Sonic by Silk Sonic, Taylor Swift's re-recorded album Red, Tears of Hercules by Rod Stewart, Bunk by They Might Be Giants, a new release from the former Led Zeppelin main singer Robert Plant, and Alison Kerhouse, Raise the Roof, and Bridge by Sting. In terms of video game releases for November, both upcoming and recent releases, we have Just Dance 2022, Call of Duty Vanguard, Forza Horizon 5, Grand Theft Auto, the Trilogy, the Definitive Edition, Battlefield 2042, and the Endwalker expansion for Final Fantasy XIV. As far as local events are concerned, Sunday, November 21st is Free Family Skate Day at the Morinville Leisure Center from 12:30 to 2:30 p.m. Starting Tuesday, November the 23rd, the MCCC will be open to MCHS students on their lunch break every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday for the Meet at the Mez. Starting on Friday, November the 26th through to the 28th is the Light Up the Night Christmas Festival here in Morinville. Town is also asking anyone who attends to bring donations for the Morinville Food Bank if possible.
Amplify St. Albert is an artistic group for youth by youth, ranging anywhere from ages 12 to 21. Reporter Liam Weeks finishes off this week's show with a piece on Amplify and everything that comes with it.
St. Albert Amplify is a youth committee run for the purpose of empowering youth to explore their artistic potential.
With its inception in 2012, St. Albert Amplify started with the goal of creating an arts festival aimed at uplifting the creative talent of youths in the St. Albert area.
Amplify strives to promote artistic expression and youth expression, so we really want to create a space that is safe and comfortable for all members of the youth community where they can fully be their honest selves and share their ideas.
Over the years, the program has flourished, including events for youth interested in all aspects of the creative arts.
So our goals are to help youth express themselves creatively through whatever form that they enjoy the most. So we have like music presentations, art exhibits, poetry slams, those types of things.
We yearly put on Amplify Illuminate, which is a art walk through the park. We always start planning that pretty much right away when we're done it. We start talking about the things that we could do better next year, and we pretty much guarantee that one. We have open mics in the works. We do have a book coming out, actually.
We're calling it our kind of like comfort cookbook. So we are asking youth to like submit their favorite recipes or recipes that are important for them some way, and then tell us the story behind them. So that can be told through a photo, through a piece of art, through a poem, through like an actual narrative story.
Amplify creates a much-needed environment for youth of the greater St. Albert area to come to freely express themselves. From MCTV News, Liam Weeks reporting.
And that's it for another episode of MCTV News. Join us again next week on the 25th for our next episode to hear all about the food studies class offered here at MCHS, the school's cheer team, local business suite on cleaning, COVID mask protocols, the awards night ceremony, as well as your weekly 7-day Morinville weather forecast and your weekly sports recap. All of this and more on the next episode.
What about that snow? That was a lot of snow.
Oh yeah, Tuesday night. Woke up, 2 feet of snow. It was ridiculous. It snowed in, couldn't even get to school. Took me 15 minutes to shovel out to the back gate, and then there's sidewalks still covered in snow.
That's crazy.
It's ridiculous. Oh, that's me.
I even looked at the camera.
Keep going? Okay, from all of us here at MCTV News, I'm Bignell Wandler.
And I'm Ty Nordin. Thanks for tuning in.